Welcome to Sinbin Stream. Tonight in NHL hockey action, we start out in Montreal for the Buffalo Sabres at Montreal Canadiens game number 4 in the series, and the Habs lead the series 2-1. So the Sabres really need to even it up here, or they're going to be on the brink of elimination. All right, let's try to check out the audio real quick. We're good on Twitch. Not starting for at least 5 or 6 minutes, maybe 7. As indicated by ESPN on their brief pregame. All right. Let me get to the chat real quick in a minute. All right. I think the audio's good here. All right, we're good. We will also have Ducks Knights 8:50 Central puck drop, maybe even 8:52, depending on how this game's going. Hopefully we get to that one on time. This last game 3 was very slow. Metro Project, hello. Dan, what's up? Hello, how are you? Bring out the yeah, I just saw that. Oh yeah, Luukkonen in net, 1-1, 4.19 goals against, 8.25 save percentage, no shutouts. I think he started the first 2 games against Boston, and now he's being called upon here in game 4. As Lyon heads to the bench. I'm assuming it's going to be Dobish. 6-4, 2.13 goals against, 9.18 save percentage, no shutouts. Hello, bonjour. Hello, Derek. What's up? Let's go Habs. Gracie, hello. Let's go Sabres. Hello, Kieran. Connor, what's up? I'm good, thank you. How about you? I've got a little bit. Oh, hope you feel better. Yep. A lot of red jerseys in Bell Center. Just saw one white one. It stood out. All right, let's I'll get the American anthem queued up. 1 second. Oh, they're doing that. I hate is that stupid soccer chant? Why? Why would you do that for hockey? Not a fan. All right. Heck yes. All right, we'll put the American anthem on. Okay. It's playing. Did you see the Jackeye dropped the Sabres player with a single punch? Jackeye was punched 3 times before him with a straight right. No. I'm assuming that was in game 3. I guess I missed it. Oh, yeah, I hate that. I don't know why. That's a soccer thing. As we get a look at Darlene during the anthem. Yeah, I couldn't find free to use Canadian Anthem. The one I had, I thought was, but then I looked again. I'm like, nope, it doesn't look like it is. All right, well, that's it for the American Anthem. Unless they looks like they're dragging it out a little. Nope, looks like he finished. Well, I don't know the French version of O Canada. Yep. McAvoy got a 6-game suspension. Is he on the Bruins? I guess I didn't see that yet. I knew he had a hearing. One second. I just followed NHL player safety today. Oh, yeah, 2 hours ago. 6 regular season games for slashing Zach Benson. Yeah, and somebody else. I see the Jacki fine. And Manson got a $5,000 fine for butt ending. Well, I thought it wasn't a major. I thought it was a double minor in that game. Sounds like they missed it and should have been a major. I don't understand that Manson call at all. Should have been a game misconduct. 5-minute made, but I'm not going to. Oh, yeah, Ottawa. Ridley Greig got a 2-game suspension for roughing Walker. That was the other one. So 6, yeah. All right, it is Luukkonen. Luukkonen backed up by Lyon and Dobish backed up by Fowler. Let's go Sabres. Yeah, I saw that. That's 6. He's old, too. I like Coyle, but he's getting up there in age. 6 years, $6 million. That seems like a lot. Yeah, that was the other headline. Yeah, McAvoy on Boston. Right. Isidore rooting for Montreal. Again, I just want whoever wins this series to go all the way. That's the important thing. But yes, cheering on Buffalo. Let's go Habs. Good job, NHL. Hello, McKay. All right, face off. We're underway. Buffalo in their own defensive zone in white, going left to right. Habs dump it in, going right to left in red. Puck is in the near circle. So we started, just before 6:14. Dump in, and that is a icing whistle on Buffalo. Just underway. Yeah. Yep, I know. I don't get it. And Landeskog needs somebody too. And why doesn't Malenstein get a suspension for running? Yeah, they just showed the Jacki punches. All right. Far circle shot by Montreal, tipped up by Slavkovsky. Habs couldn't send it behind the net. Dahlin picked it off. Dahlin sends it up the near boards. I'll hold it for a whistle. Far circle shot was sent behind the net, actually. No shots on goal yet. And Montreal, was that wide or was that on net? Okay, that is your first shot on goal for Montreal. Buffalo couldn't keep it in. What? That wasn't offsides? I don't know. Montreal has the puck. DraftKings thinks the over-under is 6.5. I feel like they put 6.5 or Maybe it's 5.5 every game. Dumped in from the red line for Montreal. It's behind the net. Buffalo couldn't get it out. It's sent into the near boards. And trying to dig it out, but Buffalo takes it away. Sent in and chased by Krebs to the near corner. Buffalo must have been on a line change, though. Who is 94? Hellenius. Oh, Hellenius in the lineup tonight. Sent ahead to Timmins. Timmins dumps it in for the Sabres. Just 1-0 on the shots, Montreal. But you wouldn't know by looking at ESPN because they don't have the shots up for whatever reason. All right, Hellenius gets taken down in the corner. Canadian player pulled him on top of him. And at the red line, now they dump it back into their own zone. Sent to the near side. And oh, wonderful. OBS just stopped and restarted. Come on. All right, so my feed may have glitched a little bit there. We're not even 12 minutes into the recording, and it already disconnected and reconnected. All right, blue line shot by Buffalo did not get through. Montreal gets it to neutralize. All right, pass, and let's see. Finally, the Sabres, well, still can't send it up. They retreat to their own end. Samuelson couldn't get it out. Montreal sends it behind the net. Luukkonen plays it to the near corner, and it's sent out to neutralize. Norris lost it, and Slavkovsky sends it out. A dump in by Caulfield. He gets it behind the net. Taken away by Byram. Byram lost it to Caulfield. Caulfield gets dragged down. Slavkovsky takes it, passes off the near boards and out. Matheson, nope, it's actually Carrier who gets to it. Carrier passes to Matheson. Just, well, at some point, or it's coming up soon, Buffalo will have a shot on goal. 21st birthday to today for Zach Benson. Happy birthday, Zach. Up the middle to the near side. Dahlin centers it. Tuck sends a tough angle shot. Must have hit the post. Shot from the blue line. Dahlin. That is kept in. Timmins behind the net. Gooley gets it for the Habs. Gooley sends it to the neutralize. Anderson pass to the red line. Taken away by Buffalo. Tuck near circle shot. Huge rebound shot again. And it didn't get through. And dumped in by Hellenius. But Hudson sends it around. Canadians try the near side now. Hudson sends it across. And it's dumped in again. All right, who is out there? Behind the net to get the wraparound, a rebound, and then a shot at 14:46. 3-1 shots, Buffalo. Still no score. Oh, that's right. Luke Shen is in the lineup. I forgot. I saw that he was going to be active. Oh, man. Dobson almost tipped it into his own net on that one blue line shot. Heads up save there by Dobish. All right, so Luke Shen in the lineup for the Buffalo Sabres. Face off. Buffalo has it. Shot from the far circle, wide into the near corner. Passes to the far circle. Demidov gets it out, but Power picks it up in his own zone. We've played 5.5 minutes. That's cleared down the length of the ice. Dobish plays it to the far boards. And now Matheson trying to dig it out. Puck taken away from Demidov. Sabres take it behind the net. They lose the puck. And over the red line, Habs dump it in. Evans chases. It's sent behind the net for Buffalo. Far boards and now far corner. Up the middle, sent ahead to the left wing. Just sent wide of the net, now behind the net. Back to the blue line, Power. He shoots. That's blocked and sent out by the Habs. A quick pass to Veleno. Veleno to the near circle. Whiffed on the shot. Sabres have the puck. Going the other way, Norris gives it back to Doan. Doan sends it to the far circle. Return pass and a goal from the near circle. That'll be Samuelson, and it's 1-0 Buffalo at 13:28. They had a beautiful passing on that break. Sort of, not really a breakaway, but just possession. Norris returns it to the near circle to Samuelson, who put it in easily. And I believe the other assister should be, is it Doan? It is Doan. Oh, Dobish just missed it with the skate, too. Just barely. Yeah, Doan made a nice pass. And Norris sent it across to Samuelson. And Dobish got a little bit of the skate on it, but it was too little and too late, and it went in. Third goal of the playoffs for Samuelson. Buffalo dumps it in. Centering pass. Tuck with a shot. Rebound taken. They tap it back to Tuck. Another shot saved. Big rebound into the far corner. Buffalo pressuring Montreal early. They take it away at the neutral ice. Dahlin passes. And they tried to get it to Dahlin, and I think Suzuki took it away. Suzuki gets poke checked, and the Sabres have it. Suzuki went to hit Tuck, but he fell down in the process. Power far circle centered it. Tipped just wide in behind the net. Near circle back to the blue line. I think Quinn, maybe Samuelson passed it. Neutral zone. Quinn dumps it in. Sent out by the Avs. Texier in the far boards. Zucker takes it away. But now Doc got it back. Deneau got it poke checked away. And the Sabres couldn't get it out. Pass is taken away in the slot, though. And the Sabres counter and dump it in. Towards the net, Hellenius, puck is loose. Finally, Dobish frees it, and we got a little bit of pushing and shoving here at 11:56. 1-0 Buffalo. We head to the under 14 media timeout. Samuelson gives them the lead. The shots are 8-1 in favor of Buffalo. All right, so near boards. Norris gets it to Doan. Doan over to Norris. Norris to Samuelson, and he buries it before Dobish could get over there in time. He just barely kicked it, but not enough to deflect it. Let's go Buffalo. Need to step way up. Yep. Yeah, I don't know. 5-4 Montreal in overtime. Yeah, that's right. Matheson with the game-winning goal. Yep. Yes, Landeskog need Joel Armia. That's what I couldn't remember. I don't think he got squat for that. It was basically the same thing that Gudis did to Matthews, and it just because Armia fortunately didn't get hurt. They didn't do anything, if I remember right. What goalie has the Canadiens franchise record for most career shutouts against the Sabres? Oof. I'll say Price, because I can't think anybody else who would have dominated Buffalo, you know. Yeah, scratches, good idea. Well, Gallagher, Engstrom, Struble, Beck, Jackeye, Reinbacher, Kapanen, and the third goalie, Montembeault for Montreal. For Buffalo, Kesselring, Carrick. Huh. Yeah, just come back. Johnson, Dunn, Kozak. Like, I'm reading the ones I know. Logan Stanley. I think he's hurt, maybe. Pearson, or they just decided to go with Shen. Pearson hasn't played at all, hardly. Metza, Ostland, and a couple of backup goalies. I skipped some names. All right, we're just about ready to return. Oh, we got a penalty. Wait, what? What did they call? Oh, they're seeing if the puck crossed the goal line. Yep. Yep. That was good passing. Yeah, so far. St. Sammy. Yeah, 94 for Buffalo is Hellenius, Consta Hellenius. Ooh, this might be a goal. It's in Dobish's glove. It looks like it's very close to the whole puck being over. This might be a goal. I think this is going to be 2-0. Yeah, Hellenius. Yeah, constant. Thank you, McKay. Dude. Yeah, it's probably not conclusive enough. Maybe they won't get a goal. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he's hurt. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. It kind of looks like one, but it's kind of blurry too, so I don't know. This is a huge call though. Well, Ray Ferraro says he'd be surprised if it was changed, but he also said it looks like the entire puck is over. So which is it, Ray? They're saying Hellenus. It's not Hellenius. Well, that's how the Kings guy says it. I don't think that's right. I don't think Ferraro's right. Hellenus? Yeah, it's Hellenius. That I was right. Ray Ferraro's not saying it right. It's not Hellenus. It's Hellenius. There's the E in there. Hellenius. They're still looking at this. Jeez. No, I know. He was saying Hellenus, but I'm saying it right. It's Hellenius. You pronounce the I as EE or double E, Hellenius. It's a goal? NHL.com has. Wow. Now, Bell Center's booing, but I think they got the call right. Jack Quinn with his first of the playoffs. Hellenius and Samuelson on the assist. And suddenly Montreal's down 2-0. We haven't even played, well, we played 8 minutes and 4 seconds. Wow. It took them forever to figure this out. Looks like they're putting the clock back to 11:58, so maybe 8:02. Yeah, so Quinn put it backhand, and Dobish had it, but he kind of had to scoop it out of there. And I think in the process of that, it kind of crossed the line just enough, and it's 2-0. I don't know if I don't see how Montreal is challenging. Wow, why? Why would Montreal bother to challenge? They already looked at it. Unless they're looking for offsides or a missed whistle. Gooley's the guy that ran into him. Nobody on Buffalo made contact with Dobish. Yeah, they're going to lose this challenge. They're going to be fighting a power play now. They're going to be on the PK. I don't think you can say with 100% certainty that Hellenius even made contact. Hellenius had the initial shot. It's on the rebound that Quinn put a backhander in. Gooley ran into his own goalie. That kind of helped, you know, I don't know. I think this is a bad challenge by Montreal. I don't know why you would challenge after they've already reviewed it forever. Yeah. Well, they do ring it too with the confirmation, I think at home, but so they're saying they're not going to win this. There's no way they're going to say Hellenius interfered. I guess they're going to say, yeah, that's what I was saying. I don't know why you would challenge this either. The guy that caused the most contact was Gooley. Yeah, I don't either. This is a bad challenge in my estimation, but who knows? I don't know what I'm talking about. They'll probably call it. You can never. It's always just a coin flip, 50-50, with these goaltender interference calls. You think you know, and then they just go ahead and rule something. But this is going to be a long game. I think we're already going to be late to. Is it Golden Knights Ducks or Ducks Golden Knights? They took this away? Are you kidding me? They're playing Waiting for a Girl Like You by Foreigner. You have got to be kidding me. That's absurd. No goal because of goaltender interference. That is a joke. I'm sorry. They're trying to explain to Lindy Ruff. I can't believe this. He couldn't say Hellenius interfered with him there. That's a joke. I guess. I disagree. Yeah, I saw it on NHL.com. Yep, no goal. That's complete garbage. That should have been a goal. Hellenius never touched him. Gooley's the one that ran into him. That's a garbage call. I don't. How come you took a day and a half to confirm the goal and then you? Whatever. If Buffalo doesn't win this game, that's going to be a huge controversial call. Dumped in by Montreal. Come on, Buffalo. Let's just get the next goal. I mean, I guess they said Hellenius interfered with him. I have no freaking clue how. I don't think he touched him. 11:35 to go. Frozen puck. We got pushing and shoving. Come on, NHL. I don't understand that for a minute at all. Luke Shen, first game since April 15th. He won 2 cups with the Lightning. What a joke. Face off, and I mean, I have no idea what goaltender interference is or isn't anymore. It's so inconsistent. Slavkovsky passes it back. Montreal in their own zone. Skated up by Slav, right up the middle. Shot blocked. Power, and then a shot tipped into the netting above the glass at 11:13. What an absolute disgrace. I'm sorry. That is a good goal. Yep. I don't know. For Buffalo, I don't know. I think they're just determining whether or not the puck crossed the goal line. They're not looking at interference on the first go around. It's up to Montreal to challenge for the interference. That's the best explanation I can give. All right, into the near corner. And Buffalo can't get it out. Dobson shot, a big rebound. Buffalo clears it to the neutral ice. Well, it's still 1-0 Buffalo at least. 8-2 the shots. Montreal just picked up their second. 10:45 to play in the first. Neutral ice. Dobson back in his own zone. Montreal takes it behind their own net. Matheson with the puck, waiting. And now Matheson skates it up the middle. And dumped in by Demidov. Far circle, pass to Matheson, near circle, shot. That was too high, and I guess it got tipped into the netting above the glass at 10:10. That's what I'm saying. I'm going to say Price. That's the only name I can come up with. Flag refs are back, just not in the NFL. Sorry, I'm way behind on the chat. I'm trying. McLeod against, well, Montreal wins the draw. Matheson passes. Demidov, near corner. We've played 10 minutes in the first period. Buffalo can't get it out. Demidov right up front. And Evans missed. And the rebound is tapped in, and it's 1-1. Should be 2-1 still. That's baloney. Montreal gets the equalizer. New hook from Evans and Demidov. Evans was wide open. There wasn't a Sabre within 10 feet of him or more. He sent it wide, and then he found Newhook, and Newhook buried it. What a joke. Okay, somebody got there late. It was Samuelson, and he was just chasing around and doing absolutely nothing. Byram did nothing to prevent Newhook from getting the goal. Yeah, Luukkonen got peppered, very quickly, a couple shots there. Yep, Byram and Samuelson just slow, and that's why it's 1-1. Good pressure there by the Canadiens. I agree. I don't think it was goaltender interference. He didn't interfere with the puck. He didn't interfere, Isidore. He maybe, and that's a big maybe, incidental contact. Gooley is the one that ran his own goalie. He's the one that made the contact. That's why I hate this call. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Interfered with his sight. Yep. It should have been a goal. Well, it was Newhook from Evans and Demidov. Trivia. Oh. Yeah, I'm saying Price on the trivia. Because I can't think of anybody else off the top of my head. I guess it could be Wah or but see, the Sabres were better back then. That's why I didn't go with, yeah, Dryden maybe. Yeah. Yeah, it was Newhook. Yeah, it should be 2-1. Nah, it's fine. I just think that was a garbage call. No, it is Yuppie. It is Yuppie. I've seen stories and read about it. It is Yuppie. It is the old Expos. He's been adopted as the Canadiens mascot. Hey, Ronnie, what's up with you? Glad you're here. Thanks, Ronnie. Appreciate it. I don't know. Yeah, I know. But this one is odd. I think this was horrendous. This was a really bad call. You know, I'm going to get out and get back in. ESPN's been having issues already. This app is trash. I'm afraid that I'm probably behind. Yep, 11 shots. Now it's taken forever to get back in. Yep, 9. Okay, we're underway. All right, Buffalo. Tuck gets it to Thompson at the neutral ice. Thompson skates it in. It's knocked away. Tuck gets it back. Krebs sends it around. Thompson behind the net. Thompson gives it to Tuck behind the net. Dobson there. Thompson to the blue line. A shot. Rebound. Dobson to Hudson. Hudson behind the net. Canadians send it up the near boards, but was that delay of game puck over glass? They're talking about it. This might be a Montreal penalty. Buffalo thought it was delay of game puck over glass. I don't think Tuck touched that. It's close. Yeah. I think Tuck hit his stick. I don't think Tuck hit the puck. It's very close. His blade flattened out and hit stick to stick. I don't think he touched the puck. This should have been delay of game puck over glass, and it's not called. Buffalo gets hosed again, and they send it behind the net. And somebody just got tripped. No call. Or are we getting the call? We're getting the call. Should have been a 5-on-3. Carrier tripping is the call. Boo all you want. It was a damn tripping call. He put his stick right under the skate of Zucker, and Zucker went down. That's a trip, Montreal Forum or Bell Center. Jeez Louise. Should be a 5-on-3. Should have been delay of game, puck over glass. So you're catching a break. But you didn't, because that was stick on stick. That was not deflected. Benson, Thompson, Quinn, Doan, Darlene on the power play. Newhook, Evans, Matheson, Gooley. Sent towards the net. I don't know if that'll count as a shot. We'll see. Now it's behind the Montreal net. Thompson and nope, taken away to the neutral ice. Quinn has it for Buffalo. 8-11 in the first period. 3 for 12 on the power play this series for Buffalo. They were 2 for 3 in game 1 though. Into the near boards. Montreal doesn't get it out. Buffalo kept it in. Thompson. And what happened? Are you kidding me? They're going to call Darlene for what? Four on four. Interference? How? That's garbage. I don't see how that's interference. Darlene was trying to get out of the way. Gooley just ran into him, and they called interference on Darlene. I don't think I've seen a power play team get called for an interference play like that in the offensive zone. That's a very strange call. We got 4 on 4. And then Montreal have a power play, a brief one. Hudson at the point. Hudson gets it back, sends it, and Newhook couldn't tip it in. Buffalo sends it ahead. Doan up the middle, far circle. Doan gets it back. Stops in the far corner, back to the blue line for power. Blast by Byram. Dobish saves it. Does not hang on. Did they blow the whistle? He never froze the puck. You've got to be kidding me. What are these refs doing out there? Dobish never had it. The puck was not frozen. And Buffalo could have knocked that in. I don't know what game these refs are watching. It's not this game. Darlene's shot was never frozen by Dobish. It was completely loose at the side of the net. He never once had frozen it, and they blew the whistle. Another crap call by these refs. We haven't even played 13 minutes of this game, and they're an absolute disgrace. Byram at the point, that shot and a rebound and tipped away out by Anderson. At the blue line, pass to Byram. 25 seconds on the 4-on-4. Centering pass, backhander sent wide. Krebs with the puck. Krebs is the one that sent the backhander. Matheson falls down. I suppose Krebs tripped him. No, thank goodness. They didn't look like a trip, but I just assumed they would call it. Thompson pass, far circle. Now a Montreal power play, 35 seconds on it. Buffalo has it in their own zone. All right, Malenstein, I think, sent it down. Dobish plays it to the near corner. Buffalo gets the puck. Can't see the number. Zoom in. Malenstein. Slavkovsky to Hudson. Demidov sends it ahead. Looked like they were offside. Suzuki. All right, pass. Slavkovsky to Hudson. That'll do it for the power play. We're back to 5-on-5. Carrier with the puck. Up the middle. Caulfield back to Carrier. They dump it in. It'd be nice if ESPN left the shots up, which I don't know why they ever take them down. Buffalo sends it to the neutral ice. Quinn into the far corner. Carrier sent it behind the net. Into the near corner. Veleno couldn't get it out. Buffalo trying to dig it out. Hellenius. Nope, it's sent out by Montreal. Shen got it back, but it's Veleno with it for Montreal. They dump it into the near corner. Power gets it in the near corner. We got another penalty at 5:03. Let me guess. Probably on Buffalo. Yep. Zucker.
And then he just continues his play. There's no reason to finish this. This is one of those penalty shots we talked about earlier. The Sabres took 2 feet in game 3. They take another one in game 4. It's not yet.
Roughing. Yeah. I thought he tripped him, and then he kind of just... Veleno was down, and he kind of got into him in the boards. This is a joke. All right. I can't remember if we did this goal. I think we did. Norris to Doan. Doan to Norris. Norris to Samuelson, who buried it, and Dobish just kicked it. Newhook. Let's see. Newhook sends it to a wide open Evans. Samuelson late. And then Byram did nothing to prevent Newhook from getting the pass and putting it in. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, now we're up to 15. Yep. Yep. I don't know. They do have Yuppie. I'm not sure who you're looking at. It's definitely Yuppie, the Expos mascot. If they have two, I don't know the other two. Yeah, without getting penalties, though. Yep, let's go Sabres. Oh, okay. Yeah, I have no idea. Sorry, I'm way behind. I know. These refs have been terrible. Yep. I don't have another Buffalo jersey. Sorry. I can't believe that they blew that whistle, though. No, that they blew it early, I thought. Yeah. All right, 0 for 1, no shots for Montreal. Buffalo got it to neutral ice. It's hard to beat the Canadiens and the refs in Montreal. It's difficult enough as it is. Near circle, Caulfield. Hudson to Demidov. And it's finally cleared again by Buffalo. Yeah, we're definitely going to be late to the next game. I can already tell. This has been such a long period. We're already at 40 minutes for this period. We still got 4 minutes to go. Hudson to Demidov. Shot. Tipped. Net is off the pegs. At 4:11. Yeah. Yep, I agree. Discount. Yeah, for Montreal. No, I don't have Bills. No. I'm a Packer fan. I don't have any football gear other than an old Houston Oilers hat. Oh, Suzuki may have knocked it off. That's Suzuki's fault. Suzuki may have just ruined a goal. Bills. Hey, I caught up on the chat. What do you know? It is possible. It looked like Suzuki knocked the net off the pegs, and that could have potentially been a Montreal goal. So about time something went Buffalo's way. Hudson passes to Caulfield. Now they drop it back to Suzuki over the red line. Demidov got it taken away. Buffalo got it to the neutral ice. Off the near boards. And a shot by McLeod. That was wide, though. Caulfield got it to Slavkovsky. 34 seconds on the power play. Slavinator to the near circle. To Demidov. Suzuki. Far circle, Dobson, shot wide into the near boards. Demidov, tipped by Suzuki to Slavkovsky. And Malenstein, couldn't get it away to the point and out. 10 seconds to go on the Montreal power play. Buffalo getting a line change. Looks like Montreal is too. Kirby Doc skates it in. Shot from the far circle, saved by Luukkonen and held on at 2:59. Montreal picked up, I think, one on the power play and one just now after the power play expired at 2:59. Jeez, this game's going to be forever. So we will probably be late getting to Ducks Knights. Probably not getting there before the 8:52 puck drop. Likely puck drop. I think this game may be running long. Face off in the far circle, and Byram sends it out. Red line dump in by the Habs. In the near corner. Shot wide of the net. I think that was Newhook. Oh, that was a slash missed by Montreal. Dude lost his stick, too, on the process. Sent to Dobish in the crease. He froze it, and now we got lots of pushing and shoving. Bolduc into it with, can't see. They're sending both Bolduc and I think Malenstein, maybe? Can't see the number. No, that's not Malenstein. I think it's Zucker. Nope, it's Krebs. Sorry, I got to stop guessing. Are they only going to send Krebs? You have got to be kidding me. Matheson put somebody in a headlock or was trying to rabbit punch him in the back of the head. Somebody knocked over Krebs. Krebs got a punch in. Okay, they are sending Krebs and Bolduc for a second. Yeah, Dobson dragged Krebs down, too. How is that not an extra one? So 4-on-4. This is ridiculous. Okay, what is taking so long? You sent two. What are we waiting on now? No. I'm a Packers fan. I don't cheer for the Bills. I mean, if the Packers can't win the Super Bowl, I do kind of hope the Bills do, but I'm not wasting money on anything other than the Packers. Baseball, I have every hat. Hockey, I have every hat. That's it. No NBA gear whatsoever other than 90s Bulls, title shirts and stuff. And NFL, just the Packers and then one Houston Oilers hat. That's it. Sent out. Buffalo has to retreat to their own zone. Byram to, who is that? I think Dahlin. Taken away and tipped into the near corner. Dahlin stepped in front of the pass. Byram sends it ahead. Dahlin crosses over. Passes to Norris. Norris centers it. Tuck's shot was wide and sent out. Hudson on his horse to the far circle. Stops on a dime. Sends it wide of the net. And Anderson ran into Luukkonen in the crease. Not outside the crease. No call there. And sent behind the net. So you call a little tap. And for some reason the camera is watching the line change and not the puck. I kid you not. My God, ESPN. The puck was in the far corner and they panned to the center ice to watch the line changes for whatever reason. I have no idea. Buffalo still hasn't gotten it out. Now it's at the red line for Montreal. Matheson sends it to the near corner, behind the net to the far corner. Byram sends it ahead. Thompson immediately lost it. It's dumped in by Montreal. Dahlin passes. I think that's Power with it right now. Power to Thompson. Thompson loses it in the near boards. Carrier sends it behind the net. And skated out by Matheson. And Power sends it ahead to the neutral zone. Hellenius skates it in. Shot too high. And I think Thompson's going to be called for a trip. It looked legit, too. Not much to argue there. Just a dumb play by Thompson. Would be nice if Thompson showed up tonight. Cross-checking of Gooley. Good job, Tage. Oh, actually, hang on. I got to increase this, delete it.
Zone penalties that have caused a power play. That number was 1 for Montreal entering tonight. I mean, I don't think this is the worst cross-check I've ever seen, but
It's just a dumb play, though. Don't let the refs even be tempted to call that. He got him in the back. Looked like a cross-check to me. You can maybe argue Evans dove, but I think, sure, I've probably seen worse not called. I've probably seen less called, but you can't give the refs that opportunity to make that call. It's just a dumb penalty. There was no reason to cross-check him. Slavkovsky's shot is blocked out of the zone. 13-6 are the shots. Demidov at the point to Slavkovsky. Pass to Hudson. Hudson to Suzuki. Shot blocked. Hudson rebound. Another shot blocked. Caulfield towards the crease, and he scored. Thanks a lot, Tage Thompson. What a dumb penalty. And now Montreal has all the momentum with 12.2 seconds to go as they take the lead. Should be 2-2, but it is now 2-1. Gotta stop taking dumb penalties, Buffalo. At some point, you gotta play the game and stop being stupid and stop making dumb mistakes. Luukkonen, I think, got beat 5-hole. It was just a great play by Caulfield. Yep, it went from the near side off the far post. It went under Luukkonen's. I don't know. Maybe you need to go back to Lyon. I'm not sure. So somehow they're saying he scored without shooting. It's 13-6 the shots. I thought it would be 13-7. Third goal of the playoffs for Cole Caulfield. There's the faceoff, and Dobson sends it behind the net to the neutral ice, and that'll do it. End of the first period, and Montreal's taken all the momentum. We've got a little bit of pushing and shoving. All right, Caulfield on the power play from Slavkovsky and Hudson. Buffalo in a bit of trouble. So somehow, I don't know, maybe they took a previous shot away. It is 13-6 the shots. 2 goals on 6 shots. Jeez Louise. Ah, when Moon, gotcha. Yeah, it's 7:06. This game is at least, I mean, it's not 55 minutes old, but it's over 50. We know that. That's exactly what I said. Don't give the ref the opportunity to make that call, and that's what Thompson did. That's exactly what PK Subban just said. I mean, that was just a dumb penalty. Right, right. No, Suzuki, no, I was saying Suzuki knocked it off himself. I don't know if the puck ever did cross either, though. Right. Yeah, we're going to be late. Oh, yeah. Yeah, with this period I think was definitely over 50 minutes. I don't think it was 55, but I think it was 50. All right, my clock is more than 45 seconds ahead of ESPN. Yep. Shoot, we are way behind on the chat. Oh, here's the visualizer. Hang on, I'll start it over. I got to get something to eat too, quick. All right, Hudson to Suzuki. Hudson gets the rebound. I think Slavkovsky got it to Caulfield, and then he put it in 5-hole off the far post and in on the power play. Kerry Frazier, yep. Frazier, yep. Yep. Yep, nope. No Ducks, no Knights, no Avs. I do have a Lightning hoodie. I should sell that. I think I'll sell my Boston Bruins too. But I do have because I have a Cam Neely hoodie. I might keep that. Yep. Maybe. That's what it crossed my mind. 2 goals on 6 shots, not looking good. Yeah. Pat Verdeep. Ball of hate. Okay. Yes, that's true. No, my stomach would not like it. Devils. Oh, jeez, Louise. All right. Please do me a favor. Hit the like button if you're enjoying the live stream. Consider hitting the subscribe button to the channel. Doing one or both does help to get the channel recommended to other viewers. This will help me grow the channel. Thank you all for your support. If you happen to have a Twitch account, please follow Sinbin Stream there as well. It is the same it is the same stream, but it is faster and commercial free. Did I put... Yeah, I put first. And first. Looks like I got to plug in my devices here, too. All right, well. Oh, forgot to put the... Oh, I did put the timer up. We do have Ducks Golden Knights. I'm going to go ahead and make that 8:50 right now because I know darn well we're not starting on time. Come on, YouTube. Why so slow? Should have been a goal. I still don't see how this was interference either. It should be 2-2. I don't get it. I really, really don't get it. You can't convince me that Hellenius made any contact with them. His skate maybe, I still don't think he touched him. Maybe brushed the pad, but it was Gooley's fault for running into his own goalie. That had more to do with why Dobish didn't make the save than anything. I don't get it. All right, so coming up tonight, Ducks Golden Knights after this one. Tomorrow, Game 5, Avs at home leading 3-1. Thursday, Tigers Mets in the morning, 11:40 Central. Canadian Sabres Game 5 in Buffalo. Excuse me, and we'll see what series is at. Excuse me, Game 6 will happen back in Anaheim. That series already is 2-2, so they'll play tonight and Thursday. Then we don't know if we're going to have hockey on Friday. Only if the Wild win tomorrow will there be hockey Friday. Saturday, it depends on Ducks Golden Knights. That could be the first Game 7. And Sabres Canadian Saturday, if there's Game 6 in this series. And then after that, 2 more potential Game 7s. Sunday, Wild Avs. Monday, Canadian Sabres. Again, all, if not, beyond Thursday, we don't know if we're going to have any hockey. But, oh, great. We're back to TNT tomorrow. But if no hockey, we will have plenty of WNBA. All right, I'm going to take a break because we got a lot of time here and I need one. Pull the goalie. We'll switch the goalie. Yeah, I can't. Can't with the Ducks, sorry. What's up, random? You got a blackout? Wait, Wednesday, it's hailing. Oh, hailing and lightning. Ooh, and Caulfield scored. We got a blackout. You got a blackout, comma, or period, no power here. Oh, sorry to hear that, random. Hopefully your power gets restored soon. All right, 137. So, yeah, confirmed 8:52 puck drop, Ducks Knights. So that's confirmed. Yeah, I already put it as 8:50. Just did. 9 minutes till second period. Haha. Well, but you can't make that hit. Whether or not it was a dive or not, Thompson can't be that stupid. You do an O-zone cross-check right in front of the goal. Why? You just can't do it. You can't allow the refs to have a chance to make that call. That's just a dumb penalty. I'm sorry. We can blame the refs all we want, but Thompson stuck his stick out. That you just can't have that. That's a dumb mistake. Hey, Ricky, I hope you're doing well. Thanks. Thank you. It doesn't matter if it's a dive or not. You can't do it. You just can't make a dumb mistake like that. I'm sorry. That's on Thompson. Well, nothing I can do. Oh, sorry, I'm way behind. T-Wolf Spurs underway. Okay, I can put that up, I guess. I think the biggest problem is the goaltender interference. It should be 2-2. But Thompson shouldn't make it a dumb hit like that. You got to be better than that. Oh, gosh. They're dang ads again. Yeah, that is true. Yeah, so reminder, 8:52 on the next game. Penguin. Yeah. Yep. Okay, I'm gonna take a break. No, let's hurry. I knew it was gonna. There we go. All right, now we can head to the break. Let me find the music. All right, thanks everybody. I'll be back. All right, we're back. Let's switch back. All right, I'll turn off the music. Clear the screen. Oh, boy. Not looking forward to the Western Conference. Man, I wanted the Wild to win so bad. All right. Oh, yeah, you're talking about cards. Umpire strikes back cards. Huh. Wow. Yes, AFX. Yes. I got into AFX like probably 30 years ago when I was in my 20s. I love AFX. Yeah, they brought their toys. Well, at least they're playing with their toys. They're too dumb to play with themselves. I'd rather they played with themselves. No, yeah, no, nine yet. Never on root beer. Okay, they updated the shots. Apparently, they took one away from Montreal and added 2 for Buffalo. I was wondering because they took one away from Buffalo and added 2 for Montreal because they never added a shot for that goal. So I was like, how? All right, 19:45 to go in the second. Montreal in red going left to right. They have it at the neutral zone and dump it in from the red line to the far corner. Near side, Dobson to the slot. Tipped away. Now Doan takes it to the far circle. Tried to center it, but Dobson sent it to the far corner. Buffalo still had it. Oh, that pass got tipped away. Slavkovsky sends it to the neutral ice. Dumped in by, I think, Caulfield, and they head for a line change. Byram behind his own net. Byram plays it. Red line, dump in. It's into the far corner. And pass gets away. Texier takes it behind the net. Puck for Thompson trying to send it. They're behind the Montreal net. And now Doan in the far corner. Pass to Thompson. Thompson sends it towards the net. It's taken away. Texier sends it out. 3-on-2 the other way for Montreal. Pass got away, luckily for Buffalo. They sent it too far ahead of Danault. Back to the blue line. Sent into the near corner. Picked up. Texier back to the blue line. Another one sent down. Somebody for Montreal is injured. They're still out there. I don't know if they got hit by the puck. Oh, there is a Buffalo penalty coming up. Yeah, it must have been a high stick. Jackeye. They tip it behind the net for Anderson. Far circle. Anytime Buffalo wants to touch the puck, it'd be great. Danault to the blue line and out of the zone. Nope, I guess at that time it was tipped out by Buffalo. Yeah, I'm guessing it was a high stick. I was hoping it was the puck, but nope. Must have been a high stick. Byram on the high stick. Montreal to the power play. Whoa, I don't know. Are we sure? Terrible. They showed 2 replays from behind the guy who got high sticked. So I don't know how you can definitively say that was high sticking, but it was right in front of the ref, and the ref had the perfect view. So 1 for 3, 3 shots for Montreal on the power play. Dummied off to Suzuki, tipped into the near corner for Slavkovsky. Back to the blue line, Hudson. Dummied off to Suzuki. Dummied off to Slavkovsky in the near corner. Puck is cleared by Buffalo. Dobish behind his own net. He leaves it for Hudson. Hudson over the red. Hudson up the middle. Pass tipped away to Slavkovsky. Suzuki right up the middle. Far circle Caulfield. I don't know if that was on net or what happened. It was in the far corner. And sent out. Maybe Luukkonen made a save. Yes, 12-9 are the shots now. Yeah, so he gave up 2 on 8 shots in the first period. Demidov's pass gets tipped by the Buffalo into the far corner. Red line or blue line Hudson to Demidov now. Hudson in the near circle. Slavkovsky to the far circle. Caulfield, what a save by Luukkonen. And he freezes it. Had to go post to post and came up with a gem. What a nice save by Luukkonen. He had a couple that he did save that one earlier by Caulfield off his shoulder. And then this one, he'd stopped and then froze it. So the one before it was even better than this one, and he went post to post on this one with on the splits. Texier sends it to the crease, tipped into the far corner. Newhook, and it's sent out by Buffalo. We've played 4 minutes in the second period. Doc brings it up. Doc to Bolduc. Pass to the far circle. Newhook back to Texier. Texier sends it behind the net. Near corner, Bolduc sends it back to Texier. Now Matheson. Matheson sends it around. Bolduc couldn't get it. It's sent wide into the far corner. We're back to 5-on-5. We played 4.5 of the second period. PK successful for Buffalo. They dump it in. Oh, yeah, I was thinking earlier that Montreal always has like 4 people in neon yellow or bright yellow, like those reflective sweatshirts behind the other goal. It's always the goal to the left. I see them tonight. All right, Power with the puck in the far circle, but apparently Buffalo was offsides at 15:05. Yeah, it tastes like medicine to me. I didn't used to like Dr. Pepper, but then I did like Dr. Pepper after a while. Do we really need to see this goal that got called not a goal? Watching Mets Tigers. Oh, okay, gotcha. 5 brands. Oh, yeah. Barks, right? Barks is one. Hires, isn't that another one? Oh, yeah, there's Hires. Good call, McKay. Barks. Yeah, Barks. Thanks, Ricky. Yeah, we need 4 more for 30. We're at 26. Thanks. False start. Nope, they let that draw go. 15 minutes to go in the second. Dump in by Buffalo. Snapple had a brute beer? Wow. All right, near boards in the near corner. Buffalo, let's see. Helenia centered it. Shot. Loose puck. Oh, somebody tip it in, please. What are we doing? Oh, Nobish freezes it. Come on, Buffalo. Got to be quicker to the loose puck in the crease if you want to get this tie game here. Oh, missed opportunity. Yeah, it looked like Quinn had a shot at it. I don't know how he didn't knock it in. I think he jammed it off the skate of Dobish. Zucker was there. I thought Quinn was going to get it, but he got... Then Quinn tried to center it, but just nothing. Montreal defense helped out as well. All right, Thompson against Evans in the near circle. Thompson in the corner, but Montreal, let's see, power now. Montreal does get it out. 2-on-2, 3-on-2. Now they recover. Sent behind the net. All of Buffalo's lines are back, or all players. Sent, big rebound in the slot. And tipped out. Oh, looked like a high stick. I think we got a call coming up against Montreal for high sticking. Somebody got... This should be a double minor. I think Dahlin's bleeding. Oh, come on. Seriously? After all the horse crap calls that have happened? Oh, yeah, he got him with the blade across the mouth. That's the correct call. Especially if he's bleeding. And ESPN's theorizing, oh, he might be opening in a previous cut. Get out of town. I got to fix the time first. And maybe they'll review. I have no idea.
Whether he can start the power play or not, they've got it cleaned up to their satisfaction. So the Sabres...
All right, Benson, Thompson, Quinn, Doan, Dahlin on the power play. Newhook, Evans, Matheson, Gooley. Why they're talking to Thompson now. All right, shots are... Now they say 14-10, so they just took a shot away, apparently. All right, they're going to say... I think they're sending Dahlin off, though. That he can't start the power play. I guess because of the injury? I don't know. 0 for 1. No shots for Buffalo tonight on the power play. Montreal clears it down the length of the ice. We've played 6 minutes of the second. Power play goals in the last 12 road games. Dahlin 2. Rest of team 0. Quinn skates it in. Quinn gets knocked down. They might send Matheson. Let's see what the call is here. Apparently nothing. Yeah, no thanks, NHL shop. Not going to buy that Fanatics garbage. All right, I don't know what the call was. We had a whistle. Face off. Maybe Buffalo was offsides. Dahlin back out there now. He's back in his own zone. 3:33 on the Buffalo power play. 13:33 to go in the second. And they lost the puck in the... Hey, this... Oh, they're going to say that was tipped. Are you sure about that? Puck was tipped into the crowd. Ugh, this Buffalo hat isn't as comfortable backwards, though, as some of them. Alrighty, come on, Buffalo. You got to get at least one. Come on. Matt sent around, but not out. Quinn couldn't keep it in. Quinn gets knocked down. Goes after Newhook immediately. It's dumped in, and Dahlin picks it up behind the net. Darlene drops it back to Thompson. Thompson dumps it in. Already a minute off the power play. The puck went in the net? Holy crap, on the dump in. And the Sabres catch a huge break. They're going to call it a Tage Thompson goal. We're tied at 2. I have no idea what just happened. Unbelievable. It was just a normal dump in. Must have took a horrific bounce off the boards and went in. And Buffalo will still have a 2-minute power play. Holy crap, it came off the corner boards, hit Dobish in the right thigh or knee and went into the net. Unbelievable. Finally, some puck luck for the Sabres. Wow. All right, I got to delete the penalty and re-add it in as 2 minutes. Wow, finally, Buffalo with a break. Thompson from way downtown, bang. 4th goal, and from Darlene on the assist. The power play continues. Zucker and sent out. And I think NHL.com has the wrong power play time. Yep, they do. Because there's only under a minute and a half to go. They forget that you don't get the entire 4 minutes if you score before 2 minutes. Before 2:01. Tuck takes it, shot, blocked. Maybe that was saved. And no, Byram keeps it in. Now it's sent out. Zucker, as Deneau heads for a line change. Zucker brings it up. Zucker to Tuck. Tuck's to Zucker in the corner. Norris to Tuck. Back to Byram. Byram to Quinn. Quinn peels back to Byram. Quinn again. Pass. Got away from Norris. And I think it's Doc who just sent it in. Nope, that was Evans. All right, 35 seconds on the power play. Darlene picks it up. And Darlene drops it to Thompson. Thompson skates it in. Takes it. Centered is it. Benson somehow didn't tip it in. And Montreal clears it to the neutral ice. Oh, my gosh. I thought Benson was going to give him the lead. Darlene dumps it in. There's only 10 seconds left on the power play. And did it go into the crowd or into the netting? Or nope. Or the bench. Nope. Back to 5-on-5. Buffalo got a much-needed goal on the first 2 minutes of that 4-minute power play. Got a huge lucky bounce. Blue line, pass, power shot wide into the far boards. Montreal behind their net. And Doc sends it ahead. Carrier sends it in. Looks like Montreal getting a line change. Only Veleno's out there. Hope Doc's still out there. Maybe it was just the defenseman going for a change. Into the far corner, Veleno and Doc. Veleno got it behind the net to Bolduc. And now it's sent to the blue line. Defense keeps it in. Behind the net. Now Buffalo finally has it. To the neutral ice. And pass to Malenstein. Shot behind the net. Power with it. Sends it to the near corner. We've played half of regulation. 9:42 to go in the second. Quinn trying to dig it out. Finally, Montreal gets it to Slavkovsky. He turns it over in the neutral ice. Nope, they dump it in. And now Luukkonen leaves it. Byram passes. Pass up the far boards, and Dobish played it to the near corner. And cross-ice pass by the benches. Return pass off the near boards. Slavkovsky shot. Luukkonen save. And he hangs on at 9:07. So thanks to Thompson's dumping from the blue line that hit the boards and went off of yeah, it was 2 bounces off the boards, I think. Maybe the glass. And it hit Dobish in the right leg and went in for the equalizer. As we head to commercial break. Yep, now it's 27. Yeah, we just updated. Yeah, I'm going with the price. That's my guess. 3-2 Mets. Why can't I? Oh, I can't scroll. What is going on? Dr. Pepper Zero. Yeah. I don't drink pop anymore, but yeah. Had a parlay with 2 Quinn goals. They already robbed me once. Oh, yeah. Let's do the visualizer. Oh, yeah, dads. Hey, what's up, Alex? Oh, the goal? Yeah, I'll handle it. Yeah, the goal. Yeah, yep, I think that did it. Yeah, but it still should be 3-2. That interfere. So watch Darlene passes it back to Thompson. Thompson gets by Gooley. It takes 2 bounces off the boards, hits Dobish, and goes in. Yeah, I always had Coca-Cola floats, not root beer. I was the only person in my family that didn't like root beer. All right, save by Luukkonen. Sorry, I got wrapped up in the chat. Why did they say empty net Montreal? Do they have a delayed penalty coming up? Nope. No, they don't. NHL.com just being goofy. All right. Montreal keeps it in. Near circle or near side Dobson to the far circle. There is a delayed penalty. Crap. Where's... Yep, there's the whistle. Fudge. 8:39. Looks like it might be Darlene. It is.
At the center of a lot of the drama. Second penalty tonight for Buffalo number 26. 2 minutes for interference.
Interference. Come on, Darlene. What are you doing? Yep, went off the boards and hit the goalie. Twice off the boards. Oh, he ran somebody into the goal post. It was Caulfield. Oof. Hopefully Caulfield's all right. Yep. All right, into the near corner. It's Slavkovsky, Suzuki. Let's see, Demidov. Buffalo just cleared it. They're 1 for 4 with 5 shots, Montreal. Yep, that's what I said. I figured just because Buffalo wasn't good during that time, too. At least not a playoff team. Ooh, that shot was blocked. Fortunately, Buffalo can't get it out, though. Slavkovsky, near circle. Hudson, far circle. Suzuki, down low. Caulfield, Slavkovsky send it too high. And it's out of the zone. Excuse me, 7:50 to go in the second. 1:10 on the Montreal power play. Excuse me. Slavkovsky in the corner. Caulfield back to Hudson. Demidov near circle shot, and the Luukkonen had to bat it to the side, and they almost, wow, they get up back to the blue line, nearly poked in on the rebound. Hudson at the point, near circle Demidov. Slavkovsky to the far circle, Suzuki shot, tipped, no, and cleared down the length of the ice on net by Buffalo. 34 seconds to go. Buffalo trying to get so does Montreal. Bolduc passes to Doc. They missed Bolduc behind the net, and Buffalo gets it to the neutral ice. 22 seconds to go. Dobson with the puck. Doc skates it in. Doc passes to Newhook. Newhook back to Dobson. Texier, shot wide. Rebound, Luukkonen saves it and freezes it at 6:44. 5 seconds on the power play. In the Stanley Cup Finals, Buffalo's in the East, Minnesota's in the West. Yep. Yeah, exactly. Yep. That's probably right. Yep. It was exactly my thought, McKay. I was like, you're probably right. It's probably about right. Let's go Buffalo. Yes, Alex. Agreed. Behind the net. And cleared down the length of the ice. Now we are back to 5-on-5. Almost said Price. Dobish plays it to the near side. And up ahead. Evans sent it behind the net, but it's in the far corner. Byram does now get it up to the neutral zone. They are going to be offsides. They'll dump it in and tag up. They being Buffalo. Nope, we had a whistle, 6:13, so I guess they were offside. Is this the under 10 media timeout, maybe? Or are we waiting for the under 6? Nope, this is the under 10. Oh, joy. Brad Marchand in a commercial. Just what we all need to frickin' see. Pepsi Zero Sugar and regular Pepsi. Gotcha. Yeah, I think we may have done that too. I preferred Coca-Cola though with my ice cream. I never liked root beer. Root beer was the root beer and cream soda, I think, are the only two pops I didn't like, or sodas. The cheapest, yeah. Yeah, whatchamacallit's, what is it? Shasta is supposed to taste a lot like Coca-Cola. I forgot if Shasta is a store brand or just a knockoff. They might be just a knockoff brand. Come on, T-Wolves. Not that I really care, but definitely want the 42-30 Spurs. 10:15 to go in the second. NBC for that one. That's what I'm hoping for, yes. Tall can, Arnold Palmer's or Arizona Iced Tea. I think his own brand. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think I did have the Arnold Palmer brand. 99 cents. Yeah. I miss the old the glass bottles. That's what we used to have. We had a fridge in the basement, and the fridge would act like the freezer, and the freezer would act like the fridge. So we used to have, slushy or slushy pop because it was getting iced up in the fridge. All right, Canadians send it out of their own zone to the red line. They dump it in. That was Texier. He chases. Buffalo couldn't get it out. And centering pass got away from Matheson to neutral ice. They'll dump it in and tag up. Montreal, that is. Buffalo sends it out, and that is going to be icing on Buffalo off a Darlene stick. $17-14 the shots. 4-0 Jays. That's good. Oh, no, they're losing? Oh, I didn't know. Yeah, me either. Cream soda and root beer is the only thing I didn't like. Yes, finals. Yeah, but Wild are down 3-1. Not looking good for the Wild. Sent around to the near boards, and Carrier sends it across. Montreal sends it in. Buffalo has it in their own zone. They send it to the neutral ice. Benson dumped it in. Thompson sends it behind the Montreal net to the near corner. Tuck couldn't get there in time. Montreal gets it to neutral ice. Bolduc dumps it into the far corner. Oh, trying to crack my back. Near boards out. Slavkovsky sends it back to the defense. They send it by the Montreal bench and dump it in. Power takes it behind the Buffalo net. So Sabres puck sends it up ahead, near circle, stops, whiffed on the shot. I think it might have been Benson. Damn it. Looked like he was thinking of passing it to the far circle, like they had a 2-on-1. Slavkovsky to the far circle. That shot is saved by Luukkonen. Rebound saved or sent wide. Did he glove it? Maybe he did. At 4:28. They credit Montreal with one additional shot, and that'll be the under 6 media timeout. 2-2 in the second. Oh, man. The next game's already going to be underway in less than an hour, and we've still got 4:28. Yeah, we're going to be super late. This is a long game. Damn it. Oh, well. I'll put the note in that other chat when I can. Oh, glass bottles. Yes, agreed. It stinks. Ugh. I never liked creamsicles either. Oh. No, thank you. Yeah, tea sounds good. Ice cream truck. 2 hits for the Jays. Oh, for the tea. Gotcha. Baja Blast. Aurora Bottling had their own flavors. Birch beer. Sarsaparilla. Yeah, I've never had that. I've heard it's good. Yes. Red Zinger. All right, looks like we're almost back from break here. Baja Blast. Yeah, I think I've heard of that. I can't say I've ever had it. All right, no adjustment on the shots. It's still 17-15 Buffalo. Score is 2-2 thanks to Thompson's dumping from the blue line that hit caromed off the boards twice and hit Dobish in the leg and went into the back of the net. Was that a power play goal too? Yeah, it was. A whistle immediately. Uh-oh. They're discussing it. There might be a Buffalo penalty coming up. Oh, come on, Buffalo. What is with all these penalties? Montreal's 1 for 5. Buffalo's 1 for 3.
The officials are in a huddle here to determine what exactly happened here. So there's Timmins and Evans fighting for the puck.
Yep, Timmins is going to get called for a high stick of Evans.
I'd like to see it again. I don't know if he's trying to clear the puck or what,
Ooh, Sabres caught a break. No penalty. That should have been high sticking. All right, pass to the near side. Buffalo sends it. Tipped at the red line. Man, these refs are clueless tonight. Both ways now, too. Behind the net. Skated out by the Habs red line. Tipped in by Evans. Behind the Buffalo net, Samuelson passes. They get it to the neutral ice. 2-on-1 if they hurry. Centering pass, they miss Zucker. Or Zucker whiffed. Oh my gosh, he was all alone in front of the crease. Couldn't get the stick down. Or maybe the pass bounced over his stick. I don't know. Right in front of the crease. Couple chances for Montreal. They keep it in. Hudson lost his stick. He kicked it behind the net. Now he picks up his stick. Blue line keeper, Gooley, with the puck. He falls down on his own. Slavkovsky, pass to Slavkovsky went off his skate. Now he takes it back to the blue line. It's knocked out by Zucker. Buffalo, well, Zucker heads off. Nobody else. Montreal, Gooley passes. Slavkovsky in the far corner to the slot. That shot was blocked or saved. Near corner. Montreal behind the Buffalo net. 9 minutes of offensive zone time for Montreal. Buffalo hasn't even had 7 minutes yet. Just over 6.5. Finally, Buffalo sends it up the near boards, but okay, no icing. Dobish plays it. Dobish leaves it for the defense. 2.5 to play in the second period. Into the near corner. Montreal sent a tough angle shot. That was saved. Blue line keeper. Another shot. Tipped into the netting above the glass at 2:13. Ow, my knee. One shot added for Montreal. What's up, Seth? How's it going? How are your Dodgers doing? Canada Dry. It is good ginger ale. Yeah, Schweppes is good. Verner's. Sounds vaguely familiar. All right, sorry, back to the game. Back to the blue line for the Habs. Near circle shot. Big rebound cleared out by Buffalo. And icing also the call at 1:56. Icing on Montreal. I'm sorry, icing on Buffalo. What am I saying? Yep. Wait, what? Sorry, sent into the near boards and out. Dump in. Into the near corner, behind the net. Montreal with it in the ozone. Dobson shot wide. Now we got another Buffalo penalty again. 129. Gotta stop doing this, guys. It's going to be Byram. Come on. 4 frickin' minutes. What? Because they missed the last one? Oh, yeah, he got Texier good. Texier must have been bleeding then. That was definitely a high stick. Wonderful. Good job, Byram. That was a dumb penalty, too. Well, no, they missed a high stick, and now they just had a legit high stick. Luukkonen's getting mask repair. Okay, it's not 3-2 yet, though. It's still 2-2. Alex, you can't have wrong scores up there. Yep, double minor. If icing was a penalty, I know. My knee on the desk? No, I was cracking my knee. I was straightening it out. And I've been slapping the chair. No, I have to straighten my right knee to crack it, and just sometimes it hurts when I do it. But I gotcha. No, never. Never heard of it. It's new to me, Isidore. Oh, healthy. Yeah, yeah. No, I just didn't know where we were on. I didn't have time to scroll back. No worries. Well, I'm in Illinois. I'm in Illinois. I'm a Packer fan in Illinois. Yep. Yep. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, this was bad. Byram definitely got him. Slavkovsky, Suzuki, Caulfield, Demidov, Hudson, power play unit. Oh, Montreal 1 for 5, 8 shots. This could be trouble. Suzuki in the far circle. Slavkovsky behind the net. Back to the blue line. Hudson to Slavkovsky. Down low. Demidov sent it through the crease to the far boards. Caulfield with the puck. Back to Hudson. Hudson at the blue line to Caulfield in the far circle. Shot tipped over the top of the net, I think. Hudson keeps it in. Under a minute to go in the second period. Slavkovsky to the far circle. His pass gets taken away. Demidov sent it out on his own. He couldn't get a clean pass to Hudson. Buffalo gets 2 changes. Hudson sends it to Suzuki. Caulfield behind the net. Under 30 in the second. Puck tipped into the near corner. Demidov sends it around. Suzuki to Caulfield to Hudson at the blue line. 15-second shot. Slavkovsky shattered his stick and heads for a fresh stick or line change. Nope, he gets a stick. 6 seconds to go. That should do it. Hudson brings it to the blue line. 2 seconds at the red line. That's it. Yeah, that shot wouldn't have counted. All right, we've reached the end of 40 minutes. It is 2-2, end of 2. End of 2. And I forgot to plug in my tablet, didn't I? There we go. All right. Well, good game despite the frustration over the calls and non-calls. 2:31 to go for Montreal on the 4-minute double minor penalty for high sticking on Byram. So when we start the third, they'll resume with that. Let's check the shots. I'm sure Montreal. No, they took a shot away. What? Shots are 18-17 Montreal. Okay. Only goal was that dump into the corner that hit the boards twice and caromed in off of Dobish's right leg and into the net. Darlene got the assist. Holy cow, we're almost at 2 hours and we just got to intermission too. So we're going to be super late. we're gonna be super late to Ducks Knights. Five nothing. Jays are down. So many mistakes. Yeah, and usually it's the linesmen that do most of the face-offs. Occasionally the refs do the center ice draws. I can't figure out which, determines that. All right. My clock is like a full minute ahead of ESPN's, by the way. Thanks, Yin Yang. Thanks for being here. Nope, you're welcome. Thank you. Yeah, no late goal like the previous period. Yep. And on the power play. That was huge. Yes, and ESPN. Oh, my right knee just cracked again. Ow. Yeah, exactly. And they missed a high stick before this too. Buffalo got away with a high sticking before the double minor was called. Death Texas and TNT showing gritty. A lot too, not just yeah. Yep, for sure. It's been super long. We had that huge review when Buffalo was up 1-0. They went to commercial, the under 14, came back, lengthy review in Toronto on whether or not the puck crossed the line in Dobish's glove. Then Montreal challenged for goaltender interference, so the review took even longer, and then they wiped it out because of goaltender interference. I mean, and then all the penalties and icings just add up. Yeah. I know ESPN says 14, like they're a minute ahead of mine too. Mike Matheson. Let's see. Matheson, no points yet so far. Scott. Oh yeah, that would be hard. Makeup. Yeah, well, let's look at the numbers. The penalties are nuts. We got 16-8. So what is that? 8 to no, because we've had double minors. 4, 5, 6, 7 penalties on Buffalo and 3 on Montreal, and each team got called for a double minor. So really, you could call that 8 to 4. So we'll go through those numbers in a minute. Oh, to be a mascot. Gotcha. Photo ops. Have a good one. Thanks for being here, Metro. No worries. Yeah, they say 13:30. Their clock's falling even further behind. I'll get out and back into the app. Maybe that'll help. Okay. 2-2 the score. Montreal will still have 2:31 on the power play when we start the third. 18-17 shots, Montreal. 23-18 faceoffs, Buffalo. 1 for 3 power play, Buffalo. Montreal 1 for 5, but they'll complete their, they'll get at least their 6th power play, if not 7th, due to this double minor. 19-15 hits, Montreal. Block shots 13-5, Buffalo. Giveaways 9-9. And takeaways 5-2. Let me see. Yeah, I don't understand that. I saw it. Let's give Alex a break for. Well, Alex is getting a misconduct for that one. Yep. No, good. I know it's 11:42, 11:40 on their. Oh yeah, NHL.com's is always ahead. They don't do a full. I don't know. I started mine when the period ended, and I'll whatever. I'll just stick to this. It's I know it's 18 minutes, but you never know when they're gonna start the clock. You know. I don't know. Comment. Well, that's what makes me think it's maybe a bot too. That's the problem. We had this with something called Stadium Series or something. We had like 2 or 3 of them in the chat once. I finally hid 2 of them. And they never came back. I've been thinking about. Oh, that's right. The women's league is going on right now. Montreal's up on Minnesota in the 3rd. Oh. That's the semifinal. Oh, is that game 5? Is that the 5th and final game? All right. No, I don't. We need English. I would love to watch this, but they're always on YouTube, so it's like, well, there's no point in me providing coverage for something that's already on YouTube. 2 rounds, semifinals and finals. Number 1 seed chooses a semifinal opponent. Best of 5. First team to 3 wins advances to the finals. Finals, best of 5. Yeah, so best of 5 in the semifinals in the semifinals and the final. So is this game 5? Is this one 2-2? Yeah, so Montreal took the lead in the 3rd. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Like, where's their schedule page? That's all I want. There. This is game 5. Okay. And they're in the 3rd period. Wow. 10:41 to play. And then Monday. Oh, geez Louise. How do you get to their next day in the schedule? What? This website's so clunky. No, that I don't know. So it must be. I'm assuming this is game 4 and 5, Monday, Wednesday. It's weird how. Yeah, what's the other series at? Oh, the Charger. Oh no, the Charge already made it. That's right. Okay, I totally sorry. The Charge are awaiting. Oh, okay. The final start. They won in 2 overtimes. Okay, to beat Boston. Oh, so it could be an All Canada final if Montreal hangs on here. Okay, so the. Oh wow! Wait. Oh no, that's next Monday. Next Monday it starts. Monday, Wednesday. Got it. Yep. That's Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, Walter Cup playoffs, game 5. You know what? Let's go to this thing though, because that page isn't updating. Yeah, I'll leave this one up. Yeah, I don't know how to scroll. Yeah, it's gonna chop it off. We'll just go right there. Your AI, actually. That made me laugh. I actually snorted. Rob Ray. Wally would be intrigued. I don't know. Pasta goal. Yeah, Thompson. Yeah. Yes, go Frost. 6:40 to go. Come on, Frost. Yeah, and this score page is AHL like. I don't like the AHL. The AHL used to have a really good page and then they ruined it. Like actually last year, I think the AHL site was really good. I don't know what the AHL did to it. I think it happened in the middle of this season or maybe this season. Oh, I got to take a break quick. Pastas. Oh, that's right. There were some goals from center ice. I forgot about that. Oh, yeah. Don't forget to vote in the poll in the YouTube chat. I only see it on my desktop computer. We have 58 votes, 52% for Buffalo, 48% for Montreal. If I didn't say it already, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, follow on Twitch. All will help me get recommended to other viewers, which will help me grow the channel. I thank you all for your support. Yeah, I know. I think I'll just ban them eventually. Sorry about that. Thanks, Ricky. I appreciate you. Thanks for being here. Ooh. Yeah, what would they call them? What I don't think the WNBA can use shit. I don't know if the WNBA is going to use Detroit Shock, or was it Shock or Shocks? I don't remember. Yeah, I have no idea. Detroit. That's a good call. I'll have to think about that. I don't know. Yeah, I was just say, yeah, Ray is Razor. Razor's his nickname. Ray is between the benches doing color. Yep. All right, I got to take a quick break. Let me find some music. I think we'll leave this up. Yep, I'm going to need more water for sure. All right, I'll be back. Thanks. All right, we are back. Good thing my clock was ahead. Let me kill the music. Uh-oh. Did we already start, or are they showing replays? Oh, 134 to go in wherever they're playing in Montreal. Oh, shoot, we're underway. Pardon me. My bad. Didn't get back in time. Should have stopped talking and took the break earlier. All right, Montreal in red going right to left. They get it in their own zone. We're through the first 2 minutes of the 4-minute power play. And a whistle at 19:19. Sorry I was late. Ooh, Luukkonen had one go 5-hole through his legs, but luckily he was to the side of the net. And Samuelson was there to clear it. Face off in front of the Buffalo bench. Hudson dumps it in for Montreal. Behind the net, sent up the boards. Caulfield sends it back to Hudson. Power play time remaining is 1:35 for Montreal. We've played a minute of the third. Shot by Demidov, blocked. He passes to Suzuki. Suzuki centering pass, knocked away. Hudson to Demidov, shot behind the net. And Hudson kept it in. Nope. I think that was offsides on Montreal. 18:39. Yeah, so where are they playing this game if it's in Montreal, or is it in Minnesota? Do they have it backwards? Nope. Because I thought they played at the Bell Center. Oh, that was a good save by Luukkonen with the left pad. Just kept that one out. All right, 1:10 to go on the Montreal power play. Hudson sends it to Caulfield. Back to Hudson. Hudson to Demidov. Back to Hudson. Far circle. Centering pass. Suzuki sent it too high. And Samuelson clears it down the length of the ice. Buffalo catches a break. Suzuki off target. He was wide open in the near corner, or near circle. Pass to the near boards and sent out. Dobish waiting. 30 seconds on the Montreal power play. Dobson drops it back to Texier to the red line. Texier at the blue line sends it around. And kept in by Dobson. ESPN can't follow the puck. Doc sends it out. Bolduc pass, or no. Yeah. Did Doc send it out, or did Buffalo? At any rate, power play is over. We've played 2.5 minutes. Shot and a save by Luukkonen. So Montreal is 1 for 7 on the power play. Buffalo 1 for 3. Back to the blue line, and Dobson couldn't keep it in. Montreal came up with, 3 shots in the third period. I don't think they edited the second. All right, far circle. PK regular season, they were 4th, and their percentage is just a little bit higher for Buffalo in the postseason. Caulfield shot, big rebound into the near boards. Deneau sends it around. Anderson backhander somehow kept out. That may have been a Sabre defenseman that made that save. I don't know if it was Luukkonen. Icing on Buffalo, 16:36. Holy cow. Wait, what? Oh, the Red Wings. Gaskets, yeah. The Detroit muscle cars. Blue line shot into the near boards. And Montreal trying to dig it out. Still in the near corner. They picked up another couple shots. Neutral ice. Yep, 9:52 puck drop confirmed. Or that's Eastern, 8:52 Central. 16-13, so 21 minutes from now, the next game starts already. 16-13. Oh, we got a penalty on Evans.
Support in front of them as the Sabres are carrying the puck under the zone right. There's nowhere for Krebs to go, and Evans is trying to work back into the play, and he ends up pulling him down. And again, we'll talk about the face-off here.
Holding on Evans. He got Krebs. 16-13 to go. Buffalo heading to their fourth power play. 1 for 3, 2 shots. Series, they're 4 for 15. Back to the blue line. Quinn's shot. Saved by Dobish at 16:07. Their power play goal was that dump in that hit twice off the boards and then off of Dobish and in. Yes, thank you. We're at 32 likes. Thank you. Border City. No, that's not going to be it. Shockers. Detroit Firebirds. That would be good. False start. Thompson's kicked out of the draw for Buffalo. Looks like Doan steps in. Now they get it back to Dahlin. Dahlin at the point. Quinn with the puck. Dahlin shot. Saved by Dobish. He hangs on at 15:57. Detroit Carburetors, maybe. They call them the Carbs. Detroit Carbs. 2 strokes. I don't know. Yes. High revs. Yes. Turbo. Detroit Diesel. Yeah. Detroit Diesel would be all right. All right. Puck is pinned in the far corner. Nothing's happening. Finally, it's loose. Dahlin passes to Quinn. Dahlin to the far circle for Thompson. Somehow my clock got out of sync there. Thompson down low to Doan. Right in front of the crease. Shot and a goal. And the Sabres cash in on the power play and take the 3-2 lead. Wow. Wasn't much going on. Then suddenly after they got the puck out of the corner, they made a couple good passes. And the next thing you know, it's 3-2. Nice backhander, glove side, past Dobish. That was Benson. Johnny on the spot. Right between Newhook and Dobish. Great pass by Doan. Thompson, your other assist. So Thompson has a goal and assist tonight. And Buffalo finally back ahead. Face off. And skated in by Hudson. Hudson sends it around. Far corner. Krebs couldn't get to it. Montreal sends it behind the net to Veleno. Hudson cross-ice pass to the far circle. That shot was wide. Kept in at the blue line. Now Timmins sent it out for Buffalo. Benson gets a goal on his birthday. And he can drink legally now, too. Yeah, I think, actually, Montreal, I think Chicago's the youngest team, and Montreal's the second youngest. And it's not like Buffalo's that old either. All right, red line dump in by Suzuki. Sent to the far boards. Sent to Gooley at the point. I mean, they look like they're on the power play. Dumped into the near circle. Pass off the near board. Sent into the near corner. Let's see. That's Byram behind the net to Power. Power sends it out. And, nobody got there in time, so it ended up being icing at 13:57. Benson from Doan and Thompson. Yep. Montreal was just slow to collapse to the slot on that goal. Five for 6 on the power play after being 1 for their previous 46. 5 for 16, sorry, for Buffalo after being 1 for their previous 46. Hudson picked it up behind the net. We got 13:44 in the third. Newhook skates it in. Tried to center it. It got blocked. Newhook sends it to the blue line. Over to Hudson, near side. Sends it behind the net. Newhook pass. I think Thompson stole it. Dahlin tried to send it out. Tuck sends it ahead, but he missed Thompson. Demidov pass tipped away. Samuelson sends it out off the far boards. Montreal was going to have to tag up anyways, and Montreal sends it back to their defense. Let's see. Pass taken. Texier dumped it into the near corner and sent out. Buffalo near circle. Zucker centered it. Oh, what a save by Dobish on a shot from the other circle. My goodness. Montreal the other way. Tipped wide. A glove. Not a save, but he gloved it. Luukkonen. My goodness. Dobish standing on his head. Keeping the Canadiens in this game. But a great pass by Doan to Benson. Benson gathered it up and went backhand high over the glove of Dobish to give the Sabres the 3-2 lead. And yeah, that Dobish save was just incredible just before this whistle. Benson from Doan and Thompson. All right. Here, we'll do it now. Thompson just circling around. Pass to Doan. Finds Benson. And Benson put it in backhand between Dobish and Newhook. Twin turbo Jimmy's. Jenny's. Wait, what? Yeah, Detroit Diesel would be good. Hello, Alex. 2-1 Victory, I guess. Montreal Victory beat the Minnesota Frost. And it'll be Ottawa Charge facing them next Monday in Game 1, best-of-5 final. So it will be a Canadian team winning the PWHL this year. Kevin Nash. Yes, Alex. I checked the score. Yes, I have not watched at all this year. Laval Rocket play. Yep, have a good one, Connor. Thanks for being here. Holy cow, I'm way behind on the chat. All right, well, we'll close that out. T-Wolves down 4, 18 in the third. Oh, rink. Laval rink. Gotcha. Yes. Carbs or diet. Yeah. Well, Detroit Carburetors. It would be hard to spell, though. All right, I'll have to catch up on the chat later. I'm way behind. In the near corner, 12.5 to play in the third. Buffalo dumped it in. Montreal sends it behind their own net out to the neutral ice. Tipped off the... And the ESPN app just backed up again. Gosh, frickin' darn it. I might as well just get out and get back in right now because it's going to be way off. Yep. I'm just going to do it now. Unless we get a quick whistle here. All right, we did. Yeah, I'm getting out and back in. The whistle sounded at 12:12, but the app backed up like 5 to 10 seconds. Such a garbage app. I don't know why ESPN's app is such trash. Takes forever to get it back into a game, too. Yep, 12:03, 12:02, 11:59. All right, play continues. Montreal the other way. Shot by Texier, save. Held on by Luukkonen. He froze it. 11:52. Oh my gosh, ESPN. So bad. Oh, is this the under 10 media timeout or did we already? I think we already had that. Big three. Yeah, I don't the well, Little Caesars is based there. They sponsor the Detroit Red Wings arena. All righty, Montreal shot in traffic blocked. Buffalo takes it out. Boy, that looked like interference. Quinn centers it. It went through everybody. Montreal going the other way. 4-on-3. And knocked away nicely by Hellenius. Pass dumped in by Hellenius now. Carrier sends it to the far corner. 11:20 to play. And dumped in. Demidov sends it around to the far boards. Dobson centered it. Over to Gooley. Shot. Luukkonen gloves it and then has to freeze it at 11:04. No, they haven't won the game yet. Come on, Alex. The game's not over. Yep, thanks. 4 more for 40. We're at 36, pardon me. Couple shots added for Montreal. Yep, Benson on his 21st birthday got the goal. Detroit graffiti. No. Dumped. Prize. Ow, my knee. All right, just under 11 minutes to go. Luukkonen leaves it behind the net. Buffalo sends it ahead. Dobson plays it, sends it behind the net. Hudson, it's tipped away. Tuck has it in the near corner. Newhook has 5 goals in the last 3 games. He has 1 tonight. Wow. Sent ahead by Montreal. Boy, that looked like holding on Newhook. He had a hold of, I think, the Powers jersey. Power behind the net into the far corner. Yeah, I'll have to put a note in that other game. I forgot to do that. Sent to the neutral ice. Pass to Bolduc. Now it is Gooley who sends it across. They dump it into the far corner. Montreal, I mean. Byram trying to dig it out for Buffalo. They send it, but not out. Long shot into the near boards. Under 10 to play in the third. Montreal keeps it in. Long shot. Glove save, but I don't think that was on target. It looked like it was wide of the net. 9:35, that should be... Of course they counted that as a shot. We have the under 10 media timeout. Blue Jays scored 5 runs with 2 outs. Holy cow. Dance, Sabres, dance. Okay, finally I caught up on the chat. Spurs 64, T-Wolves 6. Spurs 64, T-Wolves 61, 6:47 in the third. Yeah, the WNBA had the Cleveland Rockers. I don't know if Cleveland wants that name or not. Yeah, I'm not sure. We'll see. Oh, I need to put a note in the other game real quick. Wait, Bobby Cox? I didn't hear that, Trisk. I missed that. But thanks, Trisk. So like number 36 would be Bettis. We're at 38 though. I think. Depends where you look. How's it going, Trisk? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I need to. Maybe I can pin a comment and say we'll join this in progress. $9:35 to go. All right, maybe if I pin it, it'll show. There we go. Yep, we'll get to the next game after this one ends. 9:35 to go in the third. Face off in the far circle for Montreal in the Buffalo defensive zone, but we got a whistle already at 9:31. Jeez Louise. Detroit Locomotives, Detroit Wheels, yeah. Thanks, Trisk. Yes, that helps. 39. Yeah, we just got one more. Face off. Buffalo sends it out of their own zone to neutral ice. Taken away by Montreal. Hudson's pass to Suzuki. Now they tip it in from the near side. Oh, thought that was going to go into the crowd. Samuelson got hit, I think, by Bolduc. Caulfield is visibly hurt on the bench. We had a two shot or side by side. All right. Hudson with the puck, waiting for a line change. Under 8:50 to play. And finally, Montreal has it into the O-zone. Shot was blocked. Rebound blocked. Buffalo trying to send it out. They took a shot away from Montreal. Near corner. And to the blue line. Dumped into the far corner. And sent behind the net into the near corner. Anderson back. Shot from the point. Dobson shot blocked. He gets the puck right back, though. 8 minutes to play in the third. Dobson, another shot. Montreal still has the puck. They get it to Anderson. And finally, Buffalo clears it. But this might be icing. It is. 7:46 to play in the third. Detroit Smugglers. No. Hey, Chance, what's up? Detroit Blue Bootleggers. No. Detroit Rock City. No. No Kiss tie-in, please. Thank you. I do not like Kiss. Far circle, face-off, wind. Gooley's shot blocked by Greenway, I think. Or he just mishit it badly. Gooley's passes. Come on, Buffalo. Get the puck out of your zone. Gooley's shot looked like a save. Off the near boards and just out by Buffalo. All right. Montreal passes to the far side. Now to the near side. Tipped away. Neutral ice. Now Hudson with it. 15 straight shot attempts by Montreal. How is that possible? It was 21-13 Buffalo? It's crazy. Oh, come on. How is that icing? Buffalo beat that out. 6:53. I don't know about that one. Agree, Ricky. I wish they would score one more. Yep. Urban Decay. Bottom eighth. Jay's batting. Nice. Motown Magic. Yeah, already Orlando Magic. Agree. Motown. Yeah. Face off. Finally. Power gets it. Does not get it out. Blue line keeper by Montreal. Into the near boards. Under 6:45 to play. Sent to the neutral ice. And Buffalo at least getting a couple changes. Demidov already sends it near circle. Knocked away from Newhook. Into the near boards. Finally, Buffalo skates it out over the red line. Into the near circle. Krebs sends it behind the net to the far corner. Buffalo with the puck at the blue line. Dahlin dumps it into the near corner. And now Buffalo sends it behind the net. Thompson trying to get it out of the near corner. Montreal, Demidov pass. They take it up the middle over the red line. Evans swoops back. Sends it to the defenders. Evans heads for a line change. Under 6 to play in Montreal. And the other game should be dropping the puck momentarily. Dumped in, far corner. Battling Anderson. It's behind the net. Buffalo saucer pass just out to the neutral zone. Montreal, Gooley passes. Up ahead for Doc. Doc sends one. It's taken away by Timmins. Right up the middle. Greenway shot was blocked. Benson sends it behind the net to Greenway. No, actually that's Quinn. Maybe that was Quinn earlier then. Quinn hanging around and the Montreal defense waiting on a line change. Gooley with the puck. 5 minutes to go in the third. Slavkovsky takes it up to the middle, tipped away. I mean, he was right in the middle of 5 Sabres. Red line, Montreal, 4:45 to play. Almost a minute into the Vegas game. Dumped into the near corner. Slavkovsky behind the net. Blue line, pass to the near circle for Demidov. Nope, that is not Demidov. That is Caulfield. Sent towards the net. Power. Somebody is down for Montreal. Buffalo gets it to the neutral ice. Yeah, I think we're going to get a whistle, but yeah, Slavkovsky is got his right glove off. He's on one knee. He has not gotten up yet. The trainer is out. I missed what happened. Supremes. Detroit Supremes. Who tied it? It's 3-2. 3-2 Buffalo. Oh, are you talking about Toronto? Toronto Blue Jays. Gotcha. Okay. End of the 8th. Now their bats went down so quick, swinging at a lot of pitches. Yep. Rev? Yeah, Rev could work. Yep, 1 minute in. Yep. There, we'll put that one up right now while we wait. Dostal in net for the Ducks. Hart in net for the Knights. No shots on goal yet. They played 2 minutes and 24 seconds. Well, sorry, Isildur. Lumberjills was held. I have no idea why. Just saw it. Thanks, Carl. You're welcome. Thanks for being here. Detroit Ice Cats. Mighty Pucks. No. Oh, come on. The goalie? They didn't show it. Pull Dobish soon. Yeah, probably. They never showed a replay. Oh, come on. I don't know about that. You could say the same about Montreal. Montreal gets away with stuff too. No penalty, though. 3-2 the shots, Anaheim in that game. All right, nothing. Then ESPN never showed the replay, at least not that I noticed. Is Montreal taking a timeout? It's YouTube. Skates right into the stick. I don't know. I didn't see a replay ever. Oh, about the yeah, I don't know why Lumberjills got pulled. I don't know why that was. That's what you were talking about. Gotcha. Okay, face off, and somebody got kicked for Buffalo. Kicked out of the draw. That's what I'm saying. Doan wins the draw. Buffalo has it in their own zone. 4:10 to play. They dump it into the far corner. Carrier sends it behind the net. Evans in the near circle. Evans skates it over the blue line, coughs it up. Buffalo couldn't clear it. Now they send it, but it's already Matheson passing to the near side. Newhook again into the near circle. Newhook battling with, was that Samuelson? Matheson sent it around. Far corner. Tuck spins. Taken by Krebs. Krebs sends it off the near boards. Gets it himself. Taps it behind the net. Thompson couldn't get there. Matheson sends it to the corner. Now Demidov behind the net. Wonder if they'll send Dobish yet. They're getting a line change. Matheson with the puck. Dobish stays put for now in the crease. Far circle shot. Luukkonen with the save. 3 minutes to go in the third. Sent out to the neutral ice. Zucker with the puck. Centering pass. Shot. Oh, must have hit the post. From the far circle. Zucker. Where's the puck? Dobish freezes it at 2:44. Buffalo nearly sewing this game up there, but they must have hit the post. Here's the replay. Zucker passes past Dobson. I don't know if that hit the post or if... Oh, it definitely hit the post. I thought maybe hit the left post. I thought maybe Dobish made a top of the stick save, but no, it definitely hit the post. But it was the outside of the post. It caromed to the far corner. Oh, man. Yeah, I missed who took that shot that hit the post, but oh well. All right, they've played almost 5 minutes in Vegas. Still no score. Under 2:40 to go in this one. My clock got way ahead. 2:34 to go. Neutral ice. Montreal sends it up the near boards. Now it's dumped back behind the net. Dobish plays it to the far corner. Matheson to the near side. Newhook. Is Dobish heading off? We've got 2:12. I don't know. They haven't shown it yet. Well, I'm going to do it. I think ESPN is just sleeping at the switch. Tipped into the near boards. Yeah, now they put it with 2 to go. Dobish was already on the bench. Hudson to the far side. Far circle. Far circle to Hudson now. Back to Dobson. Shot wide. And Buffalo sends one to the neutral ice, but no further. Buffalo getting a change. Montreal got a change. Shot blocked in the far circle. Under a minute and a half to go. They're in the far boards. Dobson at the blue line. Near circle. Caulfield. Shot tipped into the netting above the glass at 1:17. Wow. What a game. Oh, come on. You know what? You're going to get banned if I see any more dive talk. I can't stand this. I'm not going to have people saying they're doing dives. All right, Chance, enough with the dirty stuff too, Chance. I'm not going to have any more slander of Buffalo. All right, Montreal has taken a timeout. Yes, in go Sabres, go. Yes, Susan. I forgot. I know he played with more than just Montreal. Yep. Yeah, at 2 minutes, I think they did. Well, I'm way behind on the chat, and I may not be able to catch up because I'm going to have to get to the next game. Face off in the near circle. Montreal keeps it in. Near circle. Dobson to the far circle. Under 1:10 to play. Hudson sends it to the far corner. Battle for the puck. Under a minute to play. Hudson near circle. Has to retreat back to the blue line. Dobson a shot into the near corner. Caulfield sends it behind the net to Suzuki. Tipped away. I think Deneau is out there. And cleared by Buffalo. Not far enough for icing. We got under 40 to play. Dobson with the puck. Sent in to the side of the net. Luukkonen plays it to Power. Power sends it off the boards. It's not out. He's trying to get it to Thompson. Thompson by the penalty box dumps it into the far corner. 20 seconds to play. Demidov up ahead. Right up the middle now to Hudson in the near circle. Tipped away into the slot. Got it to neutralize. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. No call, no icing, no penalty. That's the game. 3-2 final. Buffalo wins. Wow. And evens the series at 2-2. I am not going to have time to check the rest of the chat. We're going to have to leave it there. I'm going to have to get to the next game. All right, so we will stop this live stream and we will head to the next game as quickly as possible. 3-2 Buffalo wins. Thanks for watching along. Hope you enjoyed the live stream. Hit the like button on the video. Hit the subscribe button to the channel. Follow on Twitch. Doing one or both on YouTube will help get the channel recommended to other viewers. This will help me grow the channel. Sinbin Stream saying so long. I'm going to stop this one. We'll see you in the next one. If you're just here for Buffalo Montreal, we'll see you for that one on Thursday. And Thursday and Saturday, we will have games then. We don't know about Friday yet. Good night and goodbye.